Hello and welcome everybody to another MachoorTV video. Today I'm gonna have just a quick discussion about the new master raid system, the new MR system in Street Fighter 6, the ranking system that was introduced in the last few weeks. I think it's been a couple of weeks if I remember correctly or something. Just wanted to discuss with you guys my my initial impression and what do I feel about this new system and what do I think are the problems. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the MR system on Twitter and online in general, also in my streams and stuff. So just wanted to share with you guys my thoughts on this new system and how it can be improved, because I feel like this system definitely needs some kind of improvement. Special announcement. So far on this channel, I'll help you guys with tips on how to improve as a Street Fighter 6 player. I have given you matchup knowledge and game strategies and of course a lot of hype matches. Well, now I'm announcing memberships for people who are trying to improve in Street Fighter 6. Your requests have been answered. You get a 30-minute monthly one-on-one coaching session with me. We hop on a Discord call. You get replay reviews during the session and ways to improve your overall game plan. On top of that, you get access to an exclusive in-game club called the Ryu Academy and an exclusive Discord channel with access to clips posted before they are uploaded on YouTube, only for members. Please note that there are limited seats for this, so if you want this, here's how to join. All what you have to do is press on the join button in my channel and my videos, pick Ryu Loyalist level 2 and send me your YouTube username on Discord. And that's it, you're in. This is not the first time I've done this, guys. I've helped multiple players before improve in Street Fighter 5, reaching from silver to diamond rank, and now this is the time to do it in Street Fighter 6 too. Whether you want the coaching sessions or you just want to support me and help the channel grow and help me do this full time, this is the best way to do it. I would like to thank everybody who has been helping this channel grow by watching my videos, leaving comments and likes. We are approaching 5,000 subscribers right now, and the journey to 10,000 subscribers starts right now. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, like the video and leave a comment, and without further ado, let's go back to the video. So the thing is, with the new MR system, it's supposed to reward players who are being more consistent, right? Players who are, who win consistently. They want you to win every single set that you get in rank. They want you to win it 2-0. They don't want you to win 2-1. They don't want you to lose 2-1. They don't want you to lose 2-0. They want you to win 2-0 every single time. Okay, so it is a system that actually rewards players who have winning streaks. Okay, and we all know that this game is difficult. This is, a very difficult game to play, especially at a high level. There are so many things to factor in a match. So being consistent, that consistent, okay, over a play session. This is not a tournament. This is not, you're not going to Capcom Pro Tour, you're not going to Evo, you're not going to CEO. You are sitting in your bedroom, okay, playing ranked or trying to make some content, online. You're streaming or something, you're having fun, you're reading chat, you're playing, you're just trying to have fun, right, after a long day. So you come and you hop in ranked, and then now you're asked to be at your 1000% perfection performance. You're supposed to be completely a monster. You're supposed to be a beast, otherwise you're gonna hurt your rank greatly. So yeah, that's the first flaw. It is very punishing. The system is very punishing. I know that everybody was complaining about how rank is so easy right now. I know it is, especially compared to Street Fighter 5. The new ranking system, I mean, the not MR, but I'm talking about the LP, the League Point system in Street Fighter 5 is Street Fighter 6 is very easy. It is I'm gonna hurt some people who are struggling to get to master right now, but generally speaking, this is much more easier than how it was in Street Fighter 5. Like in Street Fighter 5, you will start at rookie, you will have to climb to silver, to gold, to platinum, diamond, and then master, right? But over here, you can play just 10 games, okay, even if you win 6 of them, and even if you win 6 of these 10 placement matches, but you have chosen advanced, you can be put as diamond, you know, diamond star number 1, and then you need like what, 7,000 points to reach master. So if you win versus a master and you're diamond 1, okay, if you win versus a master or somebody who's like diamond 5 or something, if you win one match, you get 250 points, right? So if you win 2 matches, if you win 2 matches in a set, you get 500 points. So that means that you can legit reach master from diamond 1, okay, if you have a 28 win streak versus those high level players, okay, to get to that 7,000 league points to reach master, which is easy. It's like, you know, master players, you know, it is because now people, they don't get demoted from master. They can drop in their own level, like their play level, they can drop, but they will still be named as master, right? So that's why you see players who are having MR as 1,100, 1,200, 1,150, like that. It's low MR, right? But they're still master. So their win rate is quite low, but they're still considered to be master. So you can be, if you're a good player at diamond, or if you are someone who's good and you're trying like a new character or something like that, you can reach master very easy. So that's what I'm trying to say, right? So reaching master in this game is much easier. We have been asking for something that is more difficult, but come on guys, not this difficult. Come on, not this difficult. Okay, like, let me just say something. A lot of people, including me, have actually stopped playing ranked right now because of this MR system. I'll just tell you why. So let's yesterday I was actually counting, you know, in our region, you know, the top MR players in our region, and I wanted to see, you know, if there are many players that are actually above 1750 MR, because right now I'm sitting at 1806, right? 1806 MR, which is considered to be high, all right? And I wanted to see how many players are compared are on my level when it comes to MR, right? How many players are in that same range. So I was like, okay, let's just put the cap, the minimum, as 1750. And I counted the players. Remember, you know, we have really good players. This is a region that brought you Big Bird, Angry Bird, and, you know, a lot of other players. So I've checked all of them, and there were literally 10 players, including me, that were having 1750 MR and above in the entire region. So I'm like, do you know how many masters there are? Like, there are at least 100 masters in the region, right? 100 master players. So if there are 90 players who are lesser than 1750, okay, and there are only 10 players who are above 1750, which is, remember, this is actually lesser than me, okay, lesser than what I am right now, lesser than the MR rank that I am at right now. So if I play rank, there's a big chance for me to, there's a 90% chance of me of fighting people who are much lower MR than me. Imagine you lose one game versus them. Do you know how many points you're gonna lose if you lose one game versus a 100 MR or lesser than you, like 100 MR or more, lesser than your own rank? You'll lose about 14 points of MR. And if you lose 2-0, you're losing, you know, 28 points, right? And if you win a match versus them, you will gain only 2 points. That is, if you're lucky. Sometimes you can only gain 1. Sometimes you don't gain anything, right? So you can win. Let's say that you're playing Ryu. Let's say you're playing Zangief. Okay, you're playing Zangief and you're playing versus JP. You are an 1800 MR Zangief player. You're an amazing player, right? But you're playing versus JP. You know how bad that matchup is, right? You play versus JP and he is like 1300 or 1350 MR or 1400 MR. He's much less, he's 400 MR lesser than you. But it's a very bad matchup for you. So if you lose that, and you lose it 2-0, you lose 28 points of MR. 28 points. Do you know how long it takes you to get that MR back? Do you know how long it takes you to get that MR back? Just do the math right now. So if you're fighting, 90% of your matches are going to be against people that when you win, you gain 1 MR or 2 MR or nothing or 0 MR, okay? But when you lose, you lose 14 MR per match. So if I lose 14 MR per match, okay, and let's say that I started a day right now, okay? First match, I've lost it, and I lost 14 MR. Okay, and for the next 1 hour I was just getting matched with people who are much lesser MR than me. I'm gonna be gaining 1 MR, 2 MR per match. So that means I need 14 matches, 14 win streak to get those points back, not to make a surplus, not to exceed what I had before, just to get those points back. Do you know how difficult that is to have a 14 win streak in this game? Versus masters, you're not playing against low level players, you're playing against masters, right? So for me that just does not make sense. Like, why even call them masters if you consider them to be so, if Capcom considers low MR players so, like they're much lesser than high MR players, or so, they're not at their level, right? So why call them master then? Why call them master? Why have them be at the same naming? Give high MR players, give them a name of grandmaster, right? So then there can be some kind of differentiation. But now you're calling everybody master, and if somebody reaches master, they can't drop of it. So, it doesn't make sense that everybody is called master, and you are differentiating them this much. Like, you are thinking that you're literally saying to us that these players are not on your level. That's why you're losing so many points. We're not losing 5, 6, 4. You're losing 28 points. If you lose 2-0, you're losing 28 points. So that is a major difference. That is a major difference. If I win, I win 2. So that means that this guy is not on my level, or this player is not on my level at all. So why are we grouping them on the same rank, right? So it doesn't make sense what Capcom is naming, the naming of the rank plus the points that you lose, the points that you get. They don't make sense. They don't add up. So as I said, statistically speaking, it is very risky for you to play ranked right now. If you're at a high MR, it is very risky for you. So as I said, in my case, there are 10 players who are, in the same range of MR as me. What if they are not online? What if they are not online? And every match that I play is a high risk match, low reward match. You get it? If I win, I don't gain, I gain barely nothing. I gain barely nothing, if I gain at all, right? And if I lose a lot. So why do I even play with that? Why would I even play, right? Why would I even bother with that? So if I'm playing, like, there are days, I'm not talking about an hour or 2 hours, there are days where I don't get matched with any high level, MR player. All of them would be like a 1300, 1400 and all that. So, and I'm playing, and this game has drive rush, drive impact, throw loops, save jumps, command grabs, you name it. Okay, so it's easy for you to lose one match. It is easy for you for the opponent to do something random, and it catches you off guard, and then boom, you have lost. And then if you lose that one match, you've actually like destroyed an hour worth of work. Do you know what that feels like? Imagine if you're playing Dark Souls. Okay, you're playing Dark Souls. It's a game destined to make you lose. You will not play the full run unless you are insane. You will not play the full game without losing once, right? So you play that game, and the game expects you to not lose once. And if you lose once, you're gonna lose the trophies that you have made in the last 1 hour. Let's say that you're farming for trophies. It's the same case. Like, it just makes you feel like you're wasting your time. I'm playing the game. I'm not gaining anything. I'm not gaining anything out of that 1 hour. If I lose one single match, I'm not gaining anything. So it just makes you feel frustrated because of just one missed DP, one missed super did not come out, one missed input, one command grab, one something that happens once, and it just causes you to lose the full match and lose an hour worth of work. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating, and it makes people very salty, and it becomes not enjoyable. People are telling me, high level players, including me, I'm telling you, rank right now is not enjoyable. This is not an enjoyable, experience. I have to be at my 100% crisp, I'm 100% level to play ranked. Is that how it's supposed to be? Is that how it's supposed to be? Is it a tournament? Is it a tournament for me? Like, if it's a tournament, then okay, like I'll have to prepare for it and I'll have to do that. But this is ranked. This is ranked. This is not a tournament. So I feel like they've missed the mark over there. Even if you win like 2-1, even if you win 2-1 in this system, it's not good, because even if you lose 14 points from one match, but you win 1 point from a match, that means at the end you've lost 12 points, right? You've ended up with minus 12 as a total. So it is not good. Why would I get, why would I lose 12 MR, 12 marks, okay, for winning 2-1, for winning a set? Like, that doesn't make sense, right? So why is it, if you want to make it like that, okay, make me lose a little bit, but not 12. Or make me not lose anything, or make me gain. I'm actually supposed to gain. If I win 2-1, I'm supposed to gain. Because, this whole idea that low MR players are bad is wrong. It's wrong. I'll tell you why. Because in this game, rank is actually connected to the character that you play. So for example, if I'm at 1800 MR with Ryu, and now I go pick Ken, I'm not gonna be at 1800 MR. If I reach master with him, I'm gonna be at 1500 MR, right? So there are players that are really, really good who are just trying other characters, who are playing their secondary, for example. Maybe they are as good as their primary character, but with their secondary or with the third character. There are people who are like this, okay? Ryu player switch it to Ken, or a Ken player switch it to Cammy, or Ryu player switch it to the possibilities are endless, okay? They can even switch JP or something, and they are at 1500 and you are at 1800, and they are as good as you as a player, or even better sometimes, all right? Why would I lose so much, when I play against somebody who's as good as me, or even better than me, just because they're playing a different character? So the smurfing in this system is highly probable, right? People will be smurfing like crazy, like, and to say that somebody who's like at 1400 MR is bad, that's not true. That is not true. Maybe they just don't play ranked. Maybe they just don't play ranked, right? Maybe they just start right now. Maybe they play ranked on and off. Yeah, that doesn't mean that they're bad. It can be also a bad matchup for you. It can be your worst matchup. What if you're playing a bad character and you're just meeting the worst matchup that you can ever find? And why would I lose so much from it? So the system it's not great. The fact that you can win a match and gain 0 MR out of it, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Or just we get 1 MR out of it. It doesn't make sense. And as I said, the possibility of you meeting lower MR players is very high, okay, compared to fighting high MR players, because there are only a handful of them, especially in regions like us. So if you're in the US or something, the pool of the players that you're playing against is much higher, right? So maybe this point will not apply over there. It will still apply, but it will not be this dramatic, right? It will not be this dramatic, because let's say those 10 people are not online, as I said, like, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna play the full day, the full week, playing low MR players, gambling. It's gambling with your points. You're gambling with your points, right? So it makes no sense to me. So I feel like this system, it just needs some adjustments. Because at the end, we don't want the system to become another LP system, right? The LP system is way too easy right now. Like, even without me noticing, I'm actually at almost 100,000. And when this whole MRS thing started, I think I was at 50,000 or something. So I'm not even noticing the LP anymore. So we don't want it to be like the LP system. We don't want it to be like the league points easiness, or ease of gaining the points over there. We don't want it to be like that. So I feel like it just needs to be adjusted slightly here and there. Just make the points that are calculated at the end based on the set result, not based on the match result. So if I win 2-1, don't make me lose points. Don't give me 0 points. Give me 3 points. Give me 4 points. Give me 5 points. If I win set, I'm winning 2-1. Why am I losing the set, right? If I lose 1-0 and he just leaves, okay, then okay, just deduct the points that you want. But if I win 2-1, there is no reason for me to lose points. And there is no reason for me to win against a master A master. The game says that this dude is a master. This is not a random name. When you say somebody is a master in a fighting game, that means they're good. That means they've mastered their character. They've mastered the game, right? That's why you give them that nickname. That's why they give them that rank. So if I win against a master, you give me 0 points. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That means that guy is not a master. That means he's not a master. That means you're just calling him a master, but he's actually not a master. He's supposed to be a much lower, rank than me. So why are the ranks the same name, but you're gaining 0 when you beat them? That does not add up. Why am I getting 1 MR when I beat them? Why am I gaining 2 MR when I beat them? Right? Okay, you want to get this? You want to give us 2 MR? Fine. But at the end of the set, give me the marks that I deserve. I should not be winning a set and losing 14 MR, losing 12 MR. That does not make sense to me. So I feel like if they just make this small adjustment, okay, just this small adjustment, it will actually help. It will help the game a lot. It will help the MR system a lot. It will make people get back to the MR system or get back to rank and play more. Because right now, once you reach that high level, you don't want to play. There's no reason for you to play because you are literally gambling. It's literally a gamble for you. What are you gaining out of this? Are you gaining some costumes? Are you gaining? You're not gaining anything. So the reward is so little for you to play once you reach like my current 1800 MR. The reward is so little for me to play. And the risk is so high if I lose, right? And let's be honest, I am going to lose. I am going to lose. No matter who you are, if you are Daigo, if you're Tokido, if you're anybody, you are bound to lose a match or two here and there. You are bound to do it. Nobody is gonna be 100%. Nobody has like 100, win streak like that. Nobody does that, right? So you're penalizing us too much and giving us little reward. That is the point that I'm trying to convey over here. So let me know, guys, what you think. The masters in the comments, and also the non-masters, please leave the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this MR system. Is it good? Do you feel like it's good? It might be good when you're at 1500. You don't really notice these stuff because when you're playing a lot of people who are at the same level, and you gain 6, 5, 8, 10 MR here and there, and you lose the same amount. So it doesn't really matter to you that much. But once you reach a high level, once you reach that high MR, it becomes quite problematic. It becomes quite problematic. And there's no reward for it, right? So are they trying to make us stop playing ranked? Is that what Capcom is doing? Are they trying to make us, go play some custom rooms, go play some battle hub, go play some story mode? Is that what they're trying to do? Is everybody just playing ranked? Because I know I have been, ever since the game was released, I've only been playing ranked. I've only played custom rooms here and there, only like 99% I've been playing ranked. Did not even touch the story mode. So is this what they're trying to do? Are they trying to make us stop playing ranked? Is this the whole idea of this? If that's the case, then they've succeeded. They succeeded in just a few weeks. I've completely stopped playing ranked, bro, because there is no point. There is no point. It's so stressful. I want to have fun. I want to stream. I want to, make content. I want to have fun after a long day, after, having my responsibilities done. I want to come and play and have some fun. But this is not a fun system. This is not a fun system. So, yeah. Let me know, guys, what you think, and please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, if you agree with me. Also, if you don't agree with me, please let's discuss it below. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.